Welcome, everyone, to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman, and we're bringing you our show from the WHHI studios, the south end of the island, right near the Sea Pines entrance. And we have with us Matt Stock. He's our first guest, and he is the general manager of the Coligny Theatre. So, Matt, welcome. Good to meet you, and good morning, to have you
Robyn.
with us.
Good to meet you, too. I appreciate having me on to talk about the theater and the things we've been doing there. And it's perfect timing because it's a very big week for the theater.
I know. So this is the first week in June.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about the family matinees. We're going to talk about the repertory.
Sure.
So let's begin with the repertory. And you have a different theme every month. So take it away.
Starting back in September, I started a repertory program called Way Back Wednesdays, where there's a monthly theme of films, rock movies. There are horror movies, romance, and cinema. And we were able to show one showing a week because we were doing a slow rollout. But as business have gotten better, responses have gotten better. We're expanding the repertory program to 4 nights a week, Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m.
So are more and more people coming to Coligny Theatre?
They
are
are.
you noticing that with everything opening up?
It's been I don't even say it's an uphill battle. I mean, I think it was to be expected considering the events of the last year. Theater going was one of the businesses that was hardest hit by COVID and the fallout of it. But as you know, people are feeling better, getting healthier. We've been seeing a lot more that want to come out and experience that theater experience once again, whether it's an old classic or something they're seeing for the first time.
Is it mostly tourists, or do you have a lot of just residents that
I would
come
call
in?
it about an even 50-50 split.
Really?
We've developed a very loyal local following, which I appreciate tremendously, but being located in Coligny Plaza, I'd be remiss if we didn't target some tourists.
Right.
Which I think, through really aggressively decorating the theater and having our marquees and customized posters and everything, the foot traffic that goes past the theater lends itself to so many people stopping, asking questions. Maybe they want to take a tour of the theater. They want some clarification on shows. And we're there to give them all the information they need, and they tend to come in.
Now, you started your position, you said, last spring in 2020, but you were also doing work with Coligny Plaza. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. Well, I began working with Coligny as the editor of the South Ender magazine. In our marketing arm, we were doing lots of work with Coligny, just focusing on some of their local businesses. And we also, co-hosted a lot of live events in the theater. Mostly rock concerts, or we've also been doing comedy shows as well. We did a fashion show. So that's how we sort of developed a relationship with Coligny. And when their current management decided to step away, they knew I was a big fan of popular culture, especially cinema. And they offered me the general manager and programming job. And it's almost too good to say no. A dream job.
Have you enjoyed it? I mean, I know it's been tough with COVID, but
I've enjoyed it
weathered the storm.
Yeah, I love the theater. I think it's got tremendous potential, and I think it's important historically as Old Head's first theater.
Someone who has not been in the theater, how many seats? Do you have concessions? You said that there's also maybe some adult beverages.
Sure, full concessions. Popcorn, candy, beer, and wine. It is a 180-seat theater. It was a 200-seat theater. We took some out to extend our stage for the live events. So plenty of room, very large screen, Dolby surround sound, all the things that are required of a theater to show good movies. But it's just a one theater auditorium. So we have one screen, but we show the good stuff on it.
And I heard you mention this was the first movie theater on the island,
Yes,
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Back in the late 60s.
Yeah, it's coming up its 52nd year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Specifically talk about the family matinees.
Family Matinee Madness is the name of this. I think when you communicate with tourists or you look at tourism message boards online, one of the big complaints or concerns that families have is, well, if it's a rainy day or the kids are a little tired at the beach, there's nothing for us to do with our families. So I'm giving families a chance to do something every Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock with the Family Matinee Madness program. I've picked out 5 family-friendly classics that show every Monday to Friday. Mondays is Ghostbusters,
right.
Tuesday's Goonies, Wednesday is Shrek, Thursday is Jurassic Park, and Friday the Lego Movie. All shows $5. And that goes for the repertory as well. I reduce the ticket prices of $5.
Is that for everybody? I mean, kids,
Yep,
parents?
kids, adults, the whole gang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the Matinee Madness is that repeating schedule all week, all the way through Labor Day.
Fantastic.
Really excited about it.
We were talking earlier about the experience of actually going to a movie theater. More and more people perhaps are staying home because of the whole COVID year, and it's just easier. You can go to the restroom, in your own home.
Yeah.
But what is so special from your perspective about going to the theater?
For me, as someone who shows repertory film, it's very much an issue of nostalgia. These films that transport us to another place in time when we were younger, and that we can do that again. And there's something about being in that big, nice, cool auditorium. You got your popcorn, you have your soda, a wide screen, no interruptions. Unless you choose to be interrupted, but just to be uninterrupted and with a bunch of people that are enjoying the same experience as you. So in a way, there's something personal about it, but in a way, there's something communal about it. And I think that really can't be replicated in any home viewing environment. I think you have to be at a theater to really enjoy that feeling. It's nostalgia. It's a great thing.
It's nostalgia, a great thing. Yes, that experience of being with others, laughing, crying, having the popcorn, just enjoying the time watching. And I love, it's a big screen. So
I showed Jaws last week, and that's a great example of seeing a bunch of people coming out to the movies and having a great time. Even if it was a little bit of a scary time, a great time nonetheless.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you being with us, and I know we'll have you back again.
It's a pleasure being here always.
I know you're going to have a great summer.
I'm hoping so. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town. Stay with us.